Good morning, Barons.
On today's episode, we'll check out a spotlight on career technical education,
Catch up with Mitchell,
find out our Fly Baron of the Month,
and get ready for winter break.
I'm Abby Hopkins.
And I'm Jay Zimmer, and you're watching BCC TV. All right, Abby, what's going on in the news?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi made $104.7 million on Friday, making it the second highest opening day of all time.
The California wildfires are now moving across Santa Barbara County. They have destroyed an area larger than New York City and Boston combined, and only 45% of the fire has been contained.
At just 17, Mame Biney became the first black woman to make the U.S. Olympic speed skating team. She started just 12 years ago at a club in Reston, Virginia, after coming to the United States from Ghana.
In BCC news, today is the last day before break. Congratulations to half of the school population for actually showing up today. Also, our main entrance will be finally open for the use again on January 2nd.
Barron's Got Talent will take place on January 19th during fourth period. Video submissions will be taken at bcctalentshow@gmail.com until the 8th of January.
Abby, do you know what you want to be when you get older?
Everyone and their mama keeps asking me that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can see you being less like...
Don't finish that.
Okay.
I bet the career technical program can help with some ideas.
What did these classes do to introduce kids to the field of computer science?
They just give a really broad and basic overview of the field of computer science, and it does start very basic, so anybody, even if you don't have any background in computer science or knowledge of computer science, can participate in the classes.
Some of the other classes and courses that we offer here are some of our computer science. We have also our child development, our career and technology kind of services like that.
So Intro to Engineering is kind of an overview of all of the engineering concepts. So we look at how to model things, how to apply the design process. We do a lot of fun hands-on projects. Principles of Engineering is a little higher level, and we look at some more in-depth concepts. So we look at like why structures stand, how they fall.
Has this gotten you any more interested in the field of like technology, computer science, engineering?
Definitely. I actually kind of enjoy this class and look forward to it, and it's a lot of fun too.
What's your favorite part about taking AP Java?
Touching a keyboard.
Has this class gotten you interested in having a career in engineering or computer science?
It's really challenging, but I don't know. I think I'm more interested than I was before.
Can you tell me about computer science?
Just woke up. This is not a good time.
If interested, reach out to your counselor and sign up. For more information, see Mr. Natalie Osley, the technology resource teacher in room A222.
Okay, did you know that Glenn is short for Glenjamin, Rat is short for Ratrick, Van is short for Vaniel, and Egg is short for Eggward?
Yeah, I mean, that's just incorrect.
I swear it's true. Look it up.
Why do you feel the need to lie like this?
I've never lied in my life.
Lying. It's a lot like finishing family-sized servings of food. We all do it. We just don't like to talk about it. Studies show that the average American lies around 3 times a day. Unless you're any elected official, in which case that number's like, I mean, I personally lie regularly, passionately, and prolifically. Oh, how was school today? It was fine. In fact, I lie so much you guys didn't even notice I've already lied during this segment. The average American reportedly lies way more than 3 times a day. It was shown that in a 10-minute conversation, adults would lie an average of 6 times in 10 minutes. I mean, I've never had a 10-minute conversation with anyone, so I wouldn't really know.
Speaking of conversations, I decided to talk to BCC psychology teacher Mr. Sabazli on the topic of lying's effects on the brain. Not a 10-minute conversation though, that sounds terrifying.
Thanks for meeting with me, Mr. Sabazli. So the first question I have is, why do people lie?
Well, there's a couple reasons why they lie. One is they don't want to disappoint the person that they're talking to. And the other reason probably is that they really want that idea to be true. So if they think if they keep repeating it, it'll actually be true.
Interesting. And what effects does lying have on the brain?
There's a part of the brain called the amygdala, and the amygdala is connected to emotion. And lots of studies have found that there's negative feelings when you start to lie, the amygdala reacts. But interestingly, that the more you lie, the less of a reaction it has, and it helps you to continue to lie without feeling so badly about it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sabazli, for all this information.
Pleasure being here.
So I polled teachers and students. How many times a day do you think BCC students lie?
Infinite.
Wow. I would say a lot.
Is that number to infinity or not? No? Ooh, let's not go there.
Googleplex. Jeez. Dozens.
So the whole student population? That's a terrible question. Rethink the question, sir.
How many times a day do you think each student on average lies? On average times a day, per day, on average.
That's much more manageable.
How many times a day do you lie?
Never.
Like 7? Not make that 8.
I'd put it at a solid like 9.7.
Maybe only a couple times.
Never, ever.
That they're not eating in the media center.
Yeah, so I definitely turned it in at like 11:59, but my computer's time said 12:08, so it might submit and say 12:08 and said it was late, but I looked at my phone, it definitely said 11:59. Like,
sometimes they're white lies.
Why just white?
It's an expression.
I really like them, but I don't.
That Mitchell looks cute today. You did not. I know you did not.
One time I told my sister I didn't eat her candy, but I ate all of it. And this was like several years ago, and I can't get over it. And every time my mom yells at me, I think she's yelling at me about that.
That I was your friend.
If you ever need to do a lie detector test, Mitchell is not your man.
'Tis the end of December and we still don't have our Fly Baron of the month.
Oh, sick. Abby, is it that time of the month?
What?
You know, Fly Baron time.
Yeah. Michael?
Hey Barons, we're reaching the end of December, so it's time to meet December's Fly Baron of the Month, Priya here. So Priya, tell me, what are you doing right now?
I'm directing the children's show. Miss Nelson is missing.
So, what is the children's show?
It is an annual play that we just restarted last year. We had it for a couple of years before, and then we just restarted it. And it's a play aimed towards young audiences that's student-directed. One great thing about the children's show is that one of the shows we have is in school, and basically, I'm not really in charge of this, so I don't know what schools are coming in, but a bus full of elementary school students from elementary schools in the area get to come in and see the show, and it's like a field trip for them, and it's really exciting. It's really, really great.
What was the process that you went through to become a student director?
They have applications, so I filled out the application. I did some collage on my application to, you know, make the costume, so I was really dedicated. And then I actually had an interview. Mr. Kalabakis brought me out of math class and then talked to me, which was nice. And then I got an email saying Priya's gonna direct, and I was like, ah!
So this might be a dumb question, but what does a director do?
Well, we just we yell, we cry, we rip up floorboards, and we set things on fire. No, I'm sorry. I'll actually be serious. At the most basic, you put actors in their places on stage, usually. Some directors just let their actors roam free and do whatever they want, but I mean, I can't do that. And then sometimes you help them with lines. I mean, there's all sorts of books. Some books are like, the director is the shaper and the sculptor of the show, and then other books are like, the director is just here to make a schedule and yell at people. So, I mean, but basically what I've been doing is just blocking, scheduling, managing everyone, managing the project. I've been doing a lot. I think I've actually been doing more than most directors do, just because we don't have like a set designer, a costume designer, a lighting designer, all that stuff. So I've kind of had to step in and do those roles too.
Are there any other words that you'd like to share?
Come see the show. Wait, can I have it? Come see the show, please. It's gonna be really good. and you really should come see it. Even if you don't have like a little kid to come see it with, get a couple of your friends, come see it. There are some jokes in this that I don't think anyone under 10 is going to get. Come see it. It's going to be so much fun, and it'll make me really happy if you do.
Well, congrats. Seeing what you're doing looks great. You're a Fly Baron of December.
Back to you, Jay and Abby.
Come and see our student-directed play, Miss Nelson is Missing, on January 19th and 20th at BCC.
Hopefully, everyone isn't already overwhelmed by that great holiday spirit, because our Try Guys are trying to get you festive.
Thanks for that, Mickey and Gabs.
The winter athletics season is in full gear. So what's going on with Barron's Athletics this month, Maya?
What's up, Barons? It's been a crazy week of sports, so let's dive in. On Saturday, our swim and dive teams had a meet against Poolsville where the boys won 94-91 and the girls won 107-78. The teams have a 2-week break before kicking off the new year against Richard Montgomery on January 6th. Our bocce team had their first win of the season against Richard Montgomery, winning 2 out of 3 frames. Great job, bocce. In wrestling news, BCC lost their undefeated title to Sherwood, losing 36-30. Get them next time, Barons. Our basketball teams had some super exciting games this week against Rockville High School. Our boys team was victorious, coming out of a super tough game, finishing 60-52. Great job, boys. Our girls absolutely demolished the Rams, winning 53-18. Great job, ladies, and keep up the great work. The boys team plays Bullis tonight, so make sure to go out and support. The game starts at 7:15. Well, that's all I have for Barron Sports this week. Back to you, Jay and Abby.
Thanks for that, Maya. Well, that's all for this week, Barons. Check back in next Friday for more news, updates, and humor.
Keep those standards high, BCC.
And keep the Star Wars spoilers low.
I'm Abby Hopkins.
And I'm Jay Zimmer, and we're signing off.